Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today is channel talk time. Just, a couple of fun questions, and I think it's just to have a laugh. The world is too serious anyway. So here is the funny little question. The first one comes from Brock Royston. Brock, I hope I pronounced your name right. How you doing, Brock? Sweetie, fun opening on your new video. I think you're referring to the new credits, just the opening theme. Thank you very much. So, which Chanel perfume do you think is Crystal Carrington from Dynasty? How about Alexis? Alexis also Carrington, also from Dynasty. I've actually always thought of Blake Carrington when I wear Pour Monsieur or look at the vintage ads for it. So for you, Blake would be Pour Monsieur. Let me think. Who is Crystal Carrington to me? Well, of course, I would, if we abide by the names, I would say Cristal, the Eau de Toilette, the first one by Henri Robert would be Crystal Carrington. Or perhaps, if we don't want to make it so easy, maybe number 19, Eau de Toilette, not Eau de Parfum and not the Pure Parfum. Maybe the Eau de Toilette of number 19. But I have to say, I think Cristal really matches Crystal. The way that she would always dress, and I don't know. Alexis, on the other hand, is the bitch du jour. So she would need... She could be Coco, the pure perfume, or the eau de parfum. Alexis is Coco. Or if I would have to pick les exclusives, I think Alexis would be a weird mix, either Coromandel or Sycamore blended together, something nasty. Attractive but pissy, Sycamore because it's pissy and Coromandel because it's in your face and it doesn't let you go. It always wins. So that's for that. You tell me which Chanel fragrances you think suit Crystal, Alexis, and Blake the most. With Blake, I agree with that Pour Monsieur would suit him, although he did have a lot of zesty character when he wanted to, so maybe Anteos could be Blake as well. The only one I never would see Blake as is Egoist. I don't see him as sandalwoody in that way. But let me know what you guys think. Granted, Dynasty, if you watch, it's super old, the TV series. I guess a lot of younger generations don't even know what it is, but it's amazing. And Google on YouTube, the cat fights between Alexis and Crystal. Pearls of pop culture wisdom and galore. Anyway, Double Trouble. Hi, Double Trouble. How you doing, sweetie? Question. Dacob, if any, which up-and-coming fragrance and clothes designers are catching your eye? Now, I answered in the comment section, but I think it's an interesting question also to kind of just approach here in the Fashion Bunker YouTube channel. I've heard a lot of talk about zoologists for the fragrances, and so that would be something to look forward to, like the new fragrances that kind of with time get added to that assortment. As far as fashion is concerned, I've also said this in the comment. To be perfectly honest with you, most of what is out there now is a blatant copy of what has happened in the past, of what has been made and done already in the past. Very little, if any, fashion brands are honest enough, up-and-coming fashion brands, to state within some sort of statement to their collections that they are homaging. That's a kind of a good way of putting plagiarizing. But, if you acknowledge that somebody came before you and you're homaging their brand and you're homaging what they did to, further the quality and production of fashion in the future, then that's kind of more respectable, in my personal opinion, than just like copying stuff and making them your own without hoping that a younger generation won't do their research and won't figure out where certain things are really coming from. So everything has been really done before. What we have nowadays is more conglomerate of styles, cuts, trims, colors. It's kind of all about patchworking different styles together to create a new vibe to something that otherwise in the past had a different vibe altogether. And quite a few brands are doing that because I think out of the essential need to try to stay relevant, new and different, but they don't really have the time to develop something totally new because there is no time. Everything is so quick, go for it, create new, don't have enough time to develop something really new, and so on and so forth. So that is a problem. It's quite a big problem in my opinion, and not just for young brands, but also for brands that have been out there for quite some time. I mean, some brands oh shit, music started. Brands bring out crazy stuff. Like, brands bring out crazy stuff all the time, and they have crazy timing to bring it up, and the crazy stuff is just not thought through. You know what I mean? Crazy can be crazy, it's okay, but if it's not thought through, it just remains like something that they tried out but that didn't really work, and that's kind of nasty. I'm looking. Here's another comment on my 10 things to not say or do in luxury boutiques. I gave 10 tips on what not to say or do just to have a better experience while shopping in a luxury boutique and getting a better relationship with your essay. So Lovelux for real says, this is a great example why people buy stuff online. Now listen, I don't agree with you on one. I mean, yes, people buy stuff online for many reasons, not just because they're afraid of buying stuff in a luxury store or whatever. But there's a very big negative side to buying stuff online, especially when it comes to luxury fashion. Why? Because for brands to start up an e-commerce, they have to up their production because they still have to meet demand within their boutiques, and they have extra supplies and extra product for the online store. The online store, in which, mind you, nobody can enter to touch and feel the products before they buy them, but you literally purchase them blindly. That's why there are stronger regulations and laws in place for returns when it comes to purchasing online, because if you enter a store and you purchase something, you're more limited within returns than you would be if you purchase online. Now, the problem is when purchasing online, usually 70% of the stuff gets returned. That means you have to keep producing, and also keeping in mind the fact that a lot of the stuff will return back to you, but it's a luxury product. So if something returned for whatever reason, not because it's defect, but because the customer just didn't want it, and returns it back to you, and then some other customer orders it, you got to ship them something that's already been shipped out and returned. So for very, very controlling and particular customers out there, they will sniff out if a product is a newly sealed, brand new, blah, 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 if it's been already sent out or not. So what happens is you get more and more returns with time, and you got to produce more and more to meet demand for the amount of product that you have produced extra just to keep your store going. And most of this product that you've produced extra that keeps getting sent back, with every time it gets sent back, the chances that you're going to resell it are smaller and smaller and smaller, because whether you like it or not, some use of the product does occur, whether or not the person actually wore it before sending it back. But just by opening it, touching it, tampering with it before you send it back, little things, cuts, slits, whatever, damages, slight stains, it all occurs with time. And brands have to take that in consideration. And they already have to pre-calculate that when they go into production. So they either A, produce lower quality for online stores, which is not always the case, but it can be. Or B, they have to start upping their prices because they need to take in consideration all the amount of returns they will be getting. So on a long-term basis, buying online, ups the prices of a brand rather than diminishing them. So it kind of harms the customer as well as the brand on a long term, because there's absolutely nothing productive about it. Yes, they can save some money because they do not have to pay sales associates to really stand in the boutique to explain to you the different pieces and stuff. But actually, to be perfectly honest with you, meeting in a boutique with an essay, in a luxury boutique with an essay, is exactly what I want. That is luxury. I can order on other online shops and platforms other products that are not considered luxury products or luxury goods, but when it comes to luxury goods, nothing tops the experience of entering a store and actually talking to the essays and, you know, receiving the entire package, which is luxury shopping. So that's just my opinion on it, but, you know, to each their own. Any other questions that are fun? Let's see. Harry Davies. Hi, Harry. How you doing, sweetie? What was the straw that broke the camel's back regarding your choice to stop buying new products? I've been thinking about this for quite some time, you know, to stop purchasing new products. For those of you who don't know, I will post a link in the description box down below on the video entitled Why I Quit. And also on the other video that I posted, which is I Quit. I Quit and Why I Quit. Not only did I quit my job, but in that video I also state that I will stop purchasing in 2017 new fashion and new perfumes and new luxury fashion products, because I believe that in today's society, in today's time and economy, the quality of luxury goods, because of mass production, online shopping again contributes to this as well. Because of mass production, you know, the quality of many luxury goods is going down, but the prices are going up more and more, because more and more people want to buy them, because more and more people want to have this, belong to the status symbol of being able to afford certain products. And if you're buying a certain product just to be able to tell the world that you can afford a certain product, in my book, you're buying it for all the wrong reasons. But anyway, that's a totally different story for another time. What broke the camel's back, or what straw, or what camel's back? What straw broke the camel's back? The fact that the prices are up there and the quality's down there. Or the quality's down there, the prices are up there, because I stated prices on this side before. This is the thing. If we all unite and stop purchasing new, then the brands, first of all, will not have to overproduce anymore. They could cut their production quantities quite considerably, hence allowing the people at quality control and the people that produce the pieces to have more time to spend with producing these actual pieces and controlling them, that they're produced properly. So it's not that I'm just being a bitch to all these companies saying, I'm not going to give you any more money. No, I'm actually doing them a favor. I'm letting them breathe for a year. I'm giving them the time to actually meet their quality standards, and their quality standards should be met, and they're not being met in most cases. So this is a very important part of the straw that made the camel's back break. My understanding of the fact that if we stop purchasing for at least a year, if many of us, as many as possible of us consumers, clients, customers, stop purchasing for a year, we will indeed better the situation for the future. We will better the quality, and perhaps we will also contribute to the prices not exponentially growing and escalating when indeed it's not legitimized. So having acknowledged all of those truths, I broke the camel's back. And I said, okay, goddammit, fine, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll commit to it. 1 year, nothing new. I will only purchase secondhand. I will only purchase used, because I, in this way, also believe that I contribute to preserving the environment, because if there's something you don't want to wear, but I wish to wear it, so you don't throw it away. It does not become garbage, but it still has a use. It still has a purpose and a meaning to me. So that I think is more fair. I would love for all of you to join this revolution. I'm not saying you have to. You don't have to each his own. But it's doing me a heck of a lot of good. I mean, we're in February now, and first month is through. I spent the first month without purchasing new goods. It feels great. I'm not on any sort of withdrawal. I'm not feeling any sort of negative repercussions. I'm actually feeling much better. My wallet is feeling much better. Well, my wallet ain't feeling that much better because I'm buying a lot of secondhand and vintage. But that's so much fun, hunting down these particular special pieces, that the more time passes, the more I think, going back to purchasing new will probably only be involved, in the future from 2018 and so on, will only be involved in a situation or instance where I desire to have an experience within the luxury boutique with the SAs, talking to them, exchanging information on new technologies and stuff. That's really fascinating and interesting to me, really. If granted an SA has a proper education and has been briefed properly and accordingly. So thank you guys so much for watching. This was a quick little channel talk for you today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the description box down below. Either way, and share this video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So, I always say it, I'll never stress enough to repeat it. Don't you ever give up on love, guys. Love you, see you soon. Take care. Bye.